If you want to join live, all you need is a chair and a yoga strap. If you don't have a yoga strap, you can grab a belt or a towel, and you can also just skip that part. But yeah, grab a chair. You can save this to follow along later, and I hope you have a wonderful snow day. My name is Kristen with Wildfire Yoga. Thank you for joining me. So our first pose is just going to be a little stretch for our neck. So I want you to take your left hand, and if you've taken my classes, I always say left is the hand where you can make an L and it looks like an L. Right is the hand where you make an L and it's backwards. So take your left hand and hold on to the side of the chair. And then I want you to take your right ear and start to draw. You're literally holding on to the chair, not just for show. And then start to draw your right ear to your right shoulder. And then I teach my classes as all levels, so you can pause wherever you want to pause. You can add on wherever you want to add on. So if you want to deepen this stretch in the left side of the neck, just take your right hand and gently bring your right fingers to your right ear. Keep that connection of the right ear pressing toward the right shoulder and just breathe. Hello, hello. I'm too far away from my phone to see who you are, but thank you for loving and liking the video. Thank you for watching. Happy Monday. Be here for about 5 more seconds. You can close your eyes if that feels good. And 1. Go ahead and slowly release your right hand, and I want you to take your right hand to the right side of the chair. Bring your head and neck back to center. Then make that connection. Grab the right side of the chair. Hello. And take your left ear towards your left shoulder, just switching sides for a moment. Left hand can be resting on your leg or your lap, or you can deepen this stretch by taking the left hand up and overhead, drawing the left fingers to the right ear. Pum, 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 pum. I always am amazed. So words are hard in general, and I'm always amazed that when I get through a yoga class, I'm like, oh, I didn't. My brain is always like, put your foot in your nose. Like, what? That doesn't make sense. Just breathe here. Once again, trying to breathe in and out of the nose if that's available to you. Take time in the middle of your day to just relax, to slow things down. Let's release that left side. So left hand comes down to the left side of your chair. Go ahead and bring your head and neck into center. And then relax your hands to wherever is comfortable. Just gonna do some head nods. You can nod the head, yes. Like, we got a snow day, no work, hopefully. If you're out there plowing or salting, thank you, thank you. If you're on the front line, anybody working in the hospital, in the doctor's office, at Patient First Urgent Care, thank you for your work and your dedication. If you're at a job that just opened today and you had to go in, thank you. And I hope you made it in safely. Now let's take some no's. Like, no bad energy, no injuries. All right, then bring your head to neutral. I want you to sit up nice and tall. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead, prayer hands together. Exhale, hands to heart center. And you're in your house, so you can breathe out loud. Do that again. Inhale, hi, I'm Bernie. Inhale, arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. And rest your hands right at your chest. Spread the fingers. Press your thumbs up against your chest and acknowledge yourself for jumping on and doing something for your mind and your body. Then we'll seal that with an inhale of the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Now I want you to open your arms and then give yourself a hug. And I want you to pay attention to what arm is on the bottom. Right now, my left arm is on the bottom. Open the arms again and switch. This time, my right arm is on the bottom. Just switch. Do that 2 more times. Open wide, open as far back as you can reach, and then switch arms. Open wide, take up space. Remember to switch arms again. 1 more time on each side. Open up. Exhale, grab the shoulders. Last side, open up. Take opposite hands to opposite shoulders. So go ahead and bring the arms up and overhead. Prayer hands overhead. See if you can get your arms and your bicep next to your ears. And then if you have the space, see if you can bring them behind your ears. So if you shifted from here and it caused you to lean over, I want you to bring your ears back forward. So prayer hands together. Just release your hands toward the nape of your neck. See how my elbows point right up? And then release your hands back up. So prayer hands together whole time. On your exhale, draw it back. On your inhale, lift it up, find some space. Do that 2 more times. Exhale, arms come back. Inhale, release. Then 1 more. Exhale, draw the arms back. Inhale, stretch them up. Now interlace your hands, interlace your fingers, just like this, and bring your hands behind your head. Open your elbows nice and wide. Sit up tall, take a deep breath in. On your exhale, draw your elbows in towards one another. Inhale, open up the arms. Exhale, draw the elbows in. Inhale again. Exhale, bring it in. I want you to open up the arms. Release your right hand to the right side of your chair. Grab it. Reach your left arm up. Find a side body stretch. So keep this left side long and open. And I say weird things, but I say it because it makes sense, like if you think about it. So think about turning your underarm up to the sky. What I don't want is you to start to lean forward and face it to the floor. I want you to stay open. Left arm reaches up, palm faces down for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, both arms come up. Hey, Sam, the man. Exhale, left hand comes down. Breathe in and out with that right side, and then take it over to the left. Remembering the same thing, not collapsing the body, but staying wide open, staying long in the side. Hello. And breathing here for 3, for 2, and for 1. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Now let's stretch our legs a little bit. I want you to stretch your right leg long. Look at your left leg for a second. L shape, that's your left side. We want our knee right over our ankle. Right? That's not rocket science. Knee over ankle, exactly as it sounds. And then your right leg, I want you to stretch it long. Have your heel pressing into the floor. Let your toes point up. And then from here, bring your hands to your legs. We're going to slowly fold. And maybe we stop here and that's more than enough. Maybe we continue reaching down and grab our ankle. Maybe you can grab your toes, or maybe you can completely touch the floor. Everybody's body is different, literally. What your body's been through, my body has not been through. So don't try to look like me. I'm not gonna try to look like you. Just make it yours. Reach towards the ankle or the floor or your foot, whatever you can grab. Hello faces, hello people. My name's Kristen, thank you for joining. Woo woo. We're just doing some movement. Won't be more than 30 minutes. If you have time, grab a chair. Meet me wherever. Meet me in your house, at your job, in your bedroom, wherever you are. We're just reaching down for our right foot, right toes, or the floor right now. Stretching our right hamstring, stretching the right leg. Now let's go ahead and switch. I want you to sit up nice and tall. Bend your right knee, stacking knee over ankle, and then stretch your left leg long. Heel to the floor, toes up. You can't see, backing up for a second, just like this. Heel down, toes up. Go ahead and reach down. Land where you may, maybe the ankle, toe, or the floor. And breathe. Stay in the posture. I'm gonna change to one of my favorite songs so we can rock it out. Just mentioning once again, I think I have to put in the comments, I don't own the rights to this music, and I'm not trying to steal it, know what I'm saying? Keep reaching down towards your leg. All right, take 5, 3, and 1. Start to sit up nice and tall. Place your left foot back on the floor. Now we're gonna make that pose a little more active. I want you to grab a yoga strap or a belt. Men always have a belt. Ladies, hopefully you have one. I don't have any. Grab a belt or a towel. And you're gonna take that belt around your right foot. Extend your right leg long. So let me see the bottom of your foot if I can see you. You're gonna pull on the belt or the strap and lift your leg to whatever height is comfortable for you. Now watch the body. We don't wanna collapse. That defeats the whole purpose of yoga and us sitting up tall with a long spine. So stop where you need to stop. Take a pause. And breathe. In a moment, you're going to take the strap into your right hand only. So right hand, open your left arm to the left, guide your right leg out to the right. Right leg stays out to the right for 10. I'm trying so hard not to sing and make your ears bleed. All right, turn the right leg back into center. Take your left foot into the strap, and let your right foot fall along. All right, same thing. Strap in both hands. Lift your left leg to whatever height feels comfortable for you. Feel a nice hammy stretch. Oh, it's my unicorn. Oh, hey unicorn. Oh, and I'm the unicorn, so I don't call other people unicorns unless they really are. Hey girl. All right, from here, we're gonna open up to the left in a second. Left hand, take the strap, open your right arm out, open your left leg out to the left. Keep your right knee over your ankle. And remember, your leg can be like here, it can be here, it can be low, wherever's comfortable for you. Just remember to keep breathing. You can smile. You can be like, make faces like I do. Whatever feels good. All right, bring that left leg into center. Remove your belt or strap or towel. Place it off to the side. All right, I want you to take your right ankle. We're gonna do seated figure 4. Take your right ankle to your left thigh. And this will look different on everybody. So you can pause here. Just take your right hand to the right knee. Press it toward the floor. If that's comfortable, you can start to lean your chest over your right leg. And if you have more space, you can start to reach the hands down towards the floor. Watch the right knee. We don't want the right knee to pop up. We want it pressing down. That's the whole point of the pose. So if you lean and it starts to press up, I want you to sit up and just press into that knee gently. And now let's hum to Bad Guy. Oh, okay. That's the day we're going to have today. That's okay. Out of the nose. And maybe as you stay in the pose, you start to lean forward a little bit more. Maybe you goof around. Have fun with your yoga. It doesn't have to be quiet. It doesn't have to be still. It doesn't have to be boring. There's nothing boring about yoga to me. We're going to switch legs in a second. Start to sit up nice and tall. Right leg comes down to the ground. We're gonna switch. So your left ankle comes to your right thigh. Same thing, pressing the leg down, the knee down. Staying here, leaning forward, or draping the arms, reaching toward the floor. Yoga is something you can do while you're watching your Netflix movies, your Hulu, your ESPN. Keep pressing into that knee. Keep stretching forward. Keep breathing. I've never played the violin or the violoncello or any of the string instruments, but I feel like whoever's doing this is like super cool, and they're like, I feel it. Just want to make you smile, make you laugh on this Monday afternoon. All right, let's release that left leg. Now we're going to come into some different poses. We're going to try Warrior 2 in the chair. I'm going to scoot up so you get a better view. I want you to take your right knee and draw your right knee out to the side. Point your right knee forward and let your right toes follow. Now our left leg is going to come all the way over to the left. Extend that left leg, and you want your left toes to point forward. Actually, I'm going to scoot backwards so you can see both of my legs. Okay. So left leg is pointing this way, right leg is pointing this way, right knee is pointing to the right, and I want you to turn your chest forward, left arm to what's behind us, right arm forward over the right knee. Try to keep your arms on the same playing field, nice and level, and then look over the right hand. This is how we do Warrior 2 in a chair. If you want to do it standing, it's the same thing. Right knee over ankle, left leg forward. I'm off of the chair. I'm so short, it may not look like it. But you can do it off of the chair, or you can do it seated and let the chair help support your hips, opening. We're gonna take it into a reverse warrior. So flip your front palm, drop your back arm. It can either rest at your leg, or what I like to do is bend it behind my back. Do whatever's comfortable, and I want you to lean back. But watch the front knee. When we lean back, we don't want it to come behind. We want it to stay over the ankle. Just leaning back with the chest, with the back. For 5, 3, you can take your hand to your hip. 1, let's take extended side angle. Drop your right arm inside, or you can just hang it here. Your left arm is gonna reach up and over. See this nice, long, stretchy side? I'm not collapsed. Our underarm is facing up. Stay long in the side body for 5, 3, and 1. Sit up nice and tall. Before we switch sides, we'll take a forward fold. So I want you to open your legs, let your ankle be under your knee on both sides. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Release your hands down to the floor. Let your chest hang, let your head hang. If you're really close to the floor, bring your hands to your ankles. Try to pancake your belly onto your chair. And just rest here for 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 0. Go ahead and sit up nice and tall. We're going to switch to the left side. So your left knee is going to turn out to the left. You're going to walk your right leg so that it's long. Right toes face this way, left toes face this way. And scooch again so you can see. All right, our hips are nice and open. Left arm is forward, right arm is behind. Turn to look over your left hand. Remember, trying to keep the arms the same height, same level. And you can take it off the chair on this side as well. It's ridiculous that I'm really that short and it looks like I'm still on the chair. But I'm fun size. Knee stays over ankle the entire time. Breathe here. Belly in towards spine. Keep it active. I'm gonna drop back to the chair, let the chair support me. Let's reverse our warrior. Flip your front palm, drop the back arm or take it behind the back. Knee stays forward, lean it back. Keep breathing in and out of the nose. We'll take it into extended side angle. Bring your left arm inside of your left leg. Bring your right arm up and overhead. Keep the side body long and open. Palm faces down to the ground. Arm can be hanging here if that feels better for you. You can also take your hand to a block. Just let it hang. I'm having all these technical difficulties over here, Lordy. It's not a technical difficulty, it's just a difficulty. Breathe, hold, 5, 3, 1. Let's take another forward fold. So bring your right leg in, legs are open, knees are right over ankles. Inhale, arms reach up. On your exhale, fold. Release your hands down, release your head down. Breathe. I'll be right back. I'm gonna fix my problem. Stay there. Awesome. Live is really live, is it not? Start to lift your chest. Come on up to a seated position here. Good. Now we're going to take it into a pigeon. So you do not need to turn your chair. I'm just turning your chair so you can get the best view of the pose. So we'll start with half pigeon on the right. So what you're going to do is turn toward the back of your chair, the seat in the back of your chair. And you're going to bring your right knee and your right foot onto the chair. Now from here, bring your hands to the seat. Walk your left foot back until you can start to drop your right hip to the seat of the chair. Now this pose will also look different on everybody. Your foot might be a little bit closer into the body, or it may be a little bit further away from the body. Just keep your back leg nice and straight. Now here, now that the chair has our weight, you can take your hands to the back of the chair. You can start to fold your chest over your leg like you would on the floor in half pigeon. So just make this pigeon yours. You do not need to fold, you can stay seated tall. I know I talk a lot, I'm just giving you a lot of options. Breathe here. And remember, you can pause this video later on when you watch it back. You can stay in these poses as long as you'd like. I'm just kind of rushing through them for the sake of time. We'll be on this right side for 15 more seconds. Alright, start to bring your hands to the seat of the chair if they're still on the back of the chair. Just because I don't want you to slip when you take your leg off of the chair and there's no weight anymore. So hands to the seat of the chair. Release your right leg. Come up to a standing position for a moment. I want you to take your right foot into the chair. Left foot is going to face forward. Right toes come onto the seat. Right knee faces in. Take your hand to the back of the chair. And I want you to lean forward, knees come over your toes, which I never call, just for a second. And then shift back, knee over ankle. Do that one more time. Shift forward, knee over toes. Shift back, knee over ankle. We'll switch to half pigeon on the left. So your right foot is going to come down to the ground. Half pigeon on the left, take your left foot into the chair, left knee into the chair. It's kind of funky getting into it until you know what you're doing. And this is even a new pose for me to teach in the chair. So left knee comes onto the chair. Start to walk your right foot back. Hands can come to the back or to the seat. Start to drop your left hip to the chair. Should feel nice and supported here. And once again, same options. You can lean forward, chest over your knee, or you can stay up. Just breathe here. Keep thinking positive thoughts. Be gentle to your body, especially with your thoughts. Settle wherever you can settle. Soften where you can. Remember, you can pause this, but I'm going to come out so hands come to the seat of the chair. And I want you to remove your left leg, come to a standing position. I'm just moving the chair because I don't want you to look at my booty. So take your left foot into the chair. Right toes face forward, left toes face to the left. Same thing. Start to lean forward, knee comes over toes. Not for very long. Take it back, knee stays over ankle. And then do that again. Send it forward, knee comes over toes. And then stand up, knee over ankle. We're gonna end with a tree pose. Bring your left foot down to the ground. Give your legs a little break. Let's take a standing forward fold. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold. Draw your hands down to the ground. Release your hands to the floor or to your toes. And then inhale, high mountain, breathe in. Exhale, hands to heart. We'll end with tree. So to help you balance, this is the one time you can turn your chair around. So you're gonna come to the back of your chair. Take your left hand to the back. And then bring your right foot either to your ankle. Make sure the right knee is turned out so we're not just hanging here. Knee is facing the right. It can be at ankle, it can be at your calf, and you can be all the way above the knee. We are not on the knee, so above the knee. Hands can be on the chair, or you can bring one finger. When you're ready, you can not use the chair at all. Hands come to heart. Or you can open up, make it yours. Make it yours means do whatever fun things you like, whatever funky shapes. Take about 5 more seconds in your tree. 3, 1. Right foot comes back. Give your legs a little break. You can switch. Take your right hand to the chair. So move your chair over or just switch your body. Right hand to the chair or just your finger. This time left foot comes to your ankle, your calf, or up above the knee. Oh, I got to move the chair away. Or up above the knee. Make sure the knee points out, hands at heart or open up. I'll be teaching a Zoom video, a Zoom yoga class on Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. and Thursday at 6:30 p.m. I would love to have you join me. Details will be posted on my page. Keep breathing. Make it yours for the final 10. come on out of your tree pose. Give yourself a mental round of applause for doing some yoga. Or even if you watched it and you're going to do it later, give yourself a round of applause for taking a moment to pause. Thank you for joining me. If you have any recommendations for other poses, other types of yoga that you'd like to see, let me know. Namaste. Have a great snow day.